Alrighty then. I think we got everything up and running. Hello there, beautiful pixels. Hope you're having a lovely Thursday night tonight. Welcome to Thursday nights here on Truly Bedrock with your favorite cardigan wearing Minecrafter. So glad that you could join me tonight. First off, I've made some changes. So everything should sound normal, but if things sound soft, if things sound too loud, if things sound like they're all out of whack, just let me know in the chat. That would be greatly appreciated. Everything should be normal. Everything looks normal in OBS, but if things don't look normal or sound normal, just let me know. I had to tinker with some stuff earlier in the week. We are also starting our new mini game, which I'll be posting a couple reminders for here in the stream. If you remember, hold on, I gotta get the things loaded. Hold on, I'll get it. I don't have these. I don't have them quite ready yet. Let's see here. What's the Minecraft squiggly S symbol? What's the squiggly S symbol? I don't have a special code. I don't have a keypad. I gotta do this all manually. Here we go. If you remember, we now have these fancy little doodads, which, just looks like a normal dragon head. But, hold on. Which shulker's in it? I redid all my shulkers, and now all my stuff it's all out of cahoots. That's not right. Where's my bundles? Oh, is it here? Yeah, here we go. One anvil. We just need to keep an anvil on standby here, aren't we? We're gonna place that right there. We're gonna do bam. We'll just do me for now. We'll just do me because it makes things easier. But if you remember, we're now doing the new mini game where if you win the relic, just like you can win a llama from Adequate, you can win your own custom statue. It won't look like me. I'll make it so that you can upload your skin. But oh, please work. I've been testing this relentlessly, and if it doesn't work, I'm good. There will be many tears. There will be many tears. Yeah, so there it is. Oh wow, look at that. Beautiful rounding, isn't it? If you do !relic, that will give you. Should we fix that so that the rounding is a little bit better? That will roll the 100 dice for you. And if you get the 100% link, geez, 99.4, holy guacamole, give me a heart attack. I haven't even done this. We haven't even started yet, and someone's gonna win it. But yeah, if you win the relic, you will earn your, you'll earn your statue, and you can go to Discord, and you can, what can you do once you're in Discord? You can upload your skin. And then you can, then we'll get that there. I am gonna change this though. So, let's do like some C# math, shall we? What's C# math? We need something a little bit more, like pretty, because that's a lot of percentages. How to, I'm trying to remember what my C# code is. How to round to 2 decimals. Google, come on, you can help me. I think it's just math.round, right? We should just be able to do that. Math.round. And then we'll do, let's see here. Let's just do 2 decimal places. Math does not contain a definition for round. Of course it doesn't. Ron Bent, why is it not working for you? Are you on Twitch? Are you spelling relic correctly? Does it just not like you in particular? I don't know. Find refs. Oh, decimal. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna fix it. I'm not gonna change it tonight. We're not gonna change it tonight. I'm not gonna change the craziness because that's enough C# for tonight. Yeah, it's very precise. There needs to be a math.round, but it's expecting a decimal instead of a double. Because yeah, Ron, why did it not go off for you? I'm like, now I'm, oh, whoa. It, oh, your redeem doesn't work for some people too. Oh, interesting, interesting. Action history. Let me see. I'll take a look. I'll take a look. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why that would not work, because I don't have it set up. There is not a, I don't have a ban Rob Bent option here. It's possible. It's possible I do, but I don't. Okay, other thing too. There is a 90-second cooldown on it. So we have a 90-second cooldown. So if you're doing that, you can, you know, you can't spam it over and over and over again, over and over and over and over and over and over again. We gotta wait a little bit. Let's see, who do I have? I have it set for moderators. I've got it set for everyone. Allow all. It's set up to allow all. Normal. Well, I will need to. I'll need to take a look and find out why that is. I wonder if it's like a Twitch verification thing, not sending it. It's a thingy with StreamerBot. I promise I will take a look though. Is that's gone weird. That's gone a weird. All right. Cade Wolf, welcome. Hope you're having a lovely night. And Alaydriem. There we go. I have the Stream Deck reward. Lovely. Lovely. I'm also like, okay, so let me just also share this. It does work on YouTube, but it will only send a message over to Twitch, which is an issue on my end. So if you're on YouTube, maybe just come over to Twitch tonight until I can fix it. I'll fix it so that it sends the message over to YouTube appropriately, but I do have it set up so that if you're on YouTube, you do have a chance of playing the Relic minigame too, and earning yourself some sweet rewards. But just a reminder, there is a 90-second cooldown on it, so you know, you gotta maybe take your little bit. It befuddles me that some people with StreamerBot it's okay with, and others it's not. That it befuddles me. It befuddles me. But what are we doing tonight? Enough about that. Enough about that. Is this like weird? Is this a little bit weird? No, I'll show you what's weird. That's weird. That's just how we sit now. That's just how we sit. I will say, I don't intend to give everyone custom geometry, but, like, this is non-standard geometry that we have here. If for some reason we get to a point where like people are winning this multiple times, I may permit custom geometry into here. Right now I have it set up very, very easy so that you can get your, I can just add skins very easy and attach it to your name. But if people start winning this like crazy, I will add the ability to have custom geometry in there. Yeah, it's not working for some people. I'm not entirely sure why that is. StreamerBot ain't sharing the details on it. But this is a custom pack that I have been working on because I wanted to stand out from Adequate, and I can't beat Adequate, let's be honest. Adequate has all the great ideas, he has all the great time, he has everything. Adequate's great. I can't compete with him, so the best thing that I can manage to do is just one-up him with something I'm half decent at, and I'm pretty half decent at programming, so you know, in that case, I can program stuff better than he can. I think that's probably the only thing I can do better than him. But, yeah, this is a custom pack that I've added in. This is actually wired up into actions and stuff. So you notice, like, where'd it go? I actually have this wired up so that all the fun shenanigans with actions and stuff will continue to work. You see, that's an actions and stuff armor stand right there. So, and then at the end of the season, I will, when we do a season upload, I'll share this pack with everyone for all the skins that we've added. And then if you're, when you download the season 7 world, whenever that happens, you know, in the distant far future, you can go around and add your own armor stands, you know, kind of wherever you want. It'll be fun. It'll be lots of fun. It'll be lots of fun. But anyway, what are we doing today? What are we doing today? Today, we're going to start by sleeping because it's spooky outside. It is spooky outside. And then we are going to head over to the farm. We're gonna head over to the farm, the farming area where we do all of our farming, and we are going to find out the secrets of... Oh, Stone Ostrich, welcome. Jeez, I don't know. I have it set to 1. Okay, listen, it's not 1 in 100, it's 1 in 2400 because I have the odds a little bit skewed, but it still resolves to 1 in 100 because I want the odds. It's like giving out 95s like crazy. This is causing me like big anxiety. Big anxiety. And then Combi gets the 2%, the 2-digit. I got like major anxiety that we're gonna have like skins out the wazoo. Okay, we are gonna head over to the. We'll just leave you there. We'll just leave you there, darling. Be happy. Mind the shop, will you? Thanks. We are gonna head over to our construction area, and we're gonna be working on the fish farm today. The fish farm, the farm that's gonna get us all the bone meal. We have been carving out quite a bit of it. And it's time for us to take care of some stuff. And here's kind of where I'm sitting with this at the moment. Oh, hold on. I gotta turn off. We got like 9 streams playing on my computer. It's gonna cause lag. Yeah, Arcade Wolf. That is the question, isn't it? Which style am I gonna go for? Well, for starters, I have come over here. Let me just maybe start. I have come over here and I've kind of quarried out the area. All this is a mangrove swamp. All this is a mangrove swamp. And I've come in here and I've placed a pixel pattern, an RGB pixel pattern. Oh man, wouldn't it be nice if frog lights came in red and blue instead? We could have RGB lights. I placed a pixel pattern here of frog lights, so this would be well lit up. And yeah, we burned the whole thing down. And I think what I'm gonna do is do the trident killer approach for this. I do know that we can do like the arrow killers, but I have tridents on hand, and it's a little bit easier to get the tridents, and I know the mechanics of tridents a little bit better. I do know that I could put, okay, your approach. I know that you use the arrow things. And yeah, I remember when Rusty first announced this farm before he sent it over to Silent, because he reached out to me. I have seen it before, but here's the thing. I've never built this farm before, and the reason why I haven't built it is, one, I was very, very content with my bone meal farm that I have, my moss one, and I like the additional moss stuff, so like it was kind of fine. But I tried to make this once in a creative world, and I just could not get it to work, and it befuddled me to the point that that I don't know, I was just like, you know, I ain't gonna worry about it. I'll figure it out. Because Rusty reached out to me and was like, hey, do you want to make a tutorial of this? And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll try it. And then I went to go like start it, and I couldn't get it to work. And then I was like, well, I've got videos to do, and then it was like the holidays, and then I was like kind of burned out a little bit. So, you know, we're just gonna wing it, and we're gonna like try to figure out what we need to do to make it work. That's the goal for tonight. I guess first and foremost, though, this area it's way bigger. It's way bigger than the things. So it's much bigger than the area we need. I think what I'm gonna try to do is have this, both me and my camera account AFKing over here at the same time, so that we can kind of get like maybe a little bit of cheeky double dipping. But yeah, I do know that we need to like dig out a 2x2 spot for the tridents to go in. And then I guess like we just need to like dig out some spots, throw the trident killers in there, and then bada bing, bada boom. You know, we're good. Yeah, and then if I'm up by 13, yeah. So, and then, yeah, I just need to make sure that I'm in within the right spawn distance so the fishy spawn. And bada bing, we're good. So I think what we'll start with is, and this is like a very, very kind of weird setup I have here, because like this isn't square. This is much larger than a 2-chunk. I think what I'm going to start doing is just kind of like marking out where I want to put the trident killers at. I imagine that we're going to have like 3 here, 3 here, 3 here, and like 3 there. So 3, 6, we'll need like 12 tridents, which fortunately I know where to get everything. And then, yeah, then we just need to like wire up everything with like crazy amounts of redstone. And it should all be fine. Everything should just work great. But we do need to start by kind of figuring out what our spacing is. So we're at negative 2322 here. How big is this? That's big. That's a big one. Oh, whoa, mouse, behave yourself, mouse. Negative 2322 by negative 2381. Only need 9 trident killers. Yeah, I think I have this area a little bit bigger though, because this isn't like the standard size. Yeah, I didn't make the square is I think the issue. Let's see. 2381 minus 2322. That's 59. That would be 19 if I do by 3. Only spawn 30 blocks from player. Yeah, I'm gonna have two things here. I'm gonna have 2 players AFKing here. Oh, does that really not make a difference at all? Oh, 19 by 14. Okay, so this is 60 blocks long, more or less. Yeah, I guess we could get away with 3. Let's see here. So that's 60. What's this? I need to do math. We're doing math on stream here. 722 by 677. 722 by 677. 677 divided by 3. That's 50. Oh, that's 15 exactly. Yeah, it's 15 exactly. That's kind of scary. That's kind of scary how that works out. Yeah, we're gonna be doing this. Okay, so basically, if we do, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Well, let's split the difference. We'll split the difference here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I just forgot what number I was supposed to do. I also forgot what number I was at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're gonna do that right here. This is where the trident killers are gonna go. Yeah, and yeah, we're good. We're good on the water sources. I've cleared out all the water over here, so yeah, I mean we're good. If I need to like clear out this a little bit, like it's easy enough for me to clear out this extra little bit, but we're good in all directions over here. Or at least we should be. Wizard of Poland, welcome. Hope you're having a lovely night tonight. Welcome to the stream. Okay, let's do like some quick checking, shall we? Let's do some quick checking here, because I have a feeling I've already done some math wrong. Minus 672 divided by 3. Well that don't look like that'll divide nicely into thirds, does it? Does it? That doesn't look so friendly. That doesn't look so friendly. Yeah, we're gonna try this. Yeah, so as I said in the beginning of the stream, I'm gonna try to just like figure this out, and I'll be specific why. Because like I said earlier, I tried to make this farm before, so really this is like a lot of exploration mainly. I'm wanting to explore this in a little more detail, and I'm not like we're doing something a little bit different. So yeah, I have seen a Cade's tutorial. I have seen old Rusty's tutorial when he sent it over to me way back when he first released it. I don't watch silence tutorials, but don't tell him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I've seen a bunch. So I'm just looking to kind of figure out what we want to do tonight. What we want to do. What did we say this number was? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do 9. Jeez, bot, you're doing like the 90%. It's like, it's too early for this. It's too early. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me anxiety. Giving me anxiety. We are working on a fishy farm. A fishy farm to make all the bone meal in the whole wide world. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 26. 26. Wouldn't it be a, wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice if that divided easily? But of course it doesn't. It really, really doesn't. So we need to do 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That should be like center-ish. Be center-ish. Yeah, this is a mangrove biome. All of this is mangrove. All of this is mangrove. Or at least it was mangrove. I hope it's still mangrove. I mean, that's a little bit off, but you know what? I don't think that it's gonna kill us for having it a little bit off. Yeah, it's good enough for government work. Let's see here. Sorry, that's an old joke. I apologize. Let's see here. Yeah, okay, so that's two things. It's Ron and Acade can't, like, it ain't sending it. I don't know why that is. I don't know why it's not accepting that, because that's a StreamerBot thing. Ron Bent said that, like, there was also a thing with someone else's stream. Yeah, no, I don't even see it come in, is the thing. I don't see even the command get triggered, so I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Let's see here. Name. Action. Default queue. They love it. Yeah, but it should work, you know? Like, it should work. It should work. What does Relic do? Geez Louise, with the high percentages. If you win the Relic, if you get 100%, and it is possible, I have the ability to add your skin here on the server as a custom pack. It's only gonna be like for client side, like it won't be server side, but I will add your skin in onto an armor stand. And then from there, we can kind of figure out, like, are we gonna pose you? Are we gonna give you custom geometry? What are we gonna do? It's also, if it's in the rules thingies too. I added the rules there, so it's clear. Which should be down there somewhere. But yeah, that's what that does. That's what that does. Okay, we're just kind of like eyeball this. We're gonna eyeball this. It doesn't super duper matter. It doesn't super duper matter what our accuracy is. And we'll go from here. No, sorry. So what do I mean by that? I am not going on to the Nodecraft server and adding people. This is just a client-side edition. The only person who will be able to see it is me and you. But during the world download, you'll have it, and then I'll have the pack. So, you know, maybe I just update and share the pack. You know, we'll go from there. Is the glowstone the intended AFK? No. Compy, you scared me there. I placed that glowstone there a long time ago, and I never just removed it. So it's just there. That it literally means nothing. It means nothing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, like so here-ish maybe. Maybe like right here instead. Yeah, the glowstone means nothing. It's literally just something I place forever ago to light it. Yeah, it's low. It's low. That ain't gonna do it. Okay. And then what are we doing right here? Great. Look at this, guys. We're doing so well. We've made 9 2x2 holes in the ground. We're off to a fantastic start. It's beautiful. It's lovely. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is get our trident killers installed. I think that's probably going to be the easiest thing to do. Yeah, so we're going to need some tridents for that. So we said we needed 9. Let's head over to the shopping district and grab ourselves a couple of tridents. I think that'll be the most prudent thing to do. I probably should have checked to see if they're still in stock. Surely no one's bought all the tridents, right? Right? One would hope. One would hope. And it only took... No, it didn't take 30 minutes to put the holes in the ground. We talked beforehand. Be fair. Be fair. Yeah, okay. So again, to be clear, the odds... The odds are rounded to 1 in 100, but the actual odds are 1 in 2,400. If we're being fair about the math. Yeah, I know. I didn't tell Rusty ahead of hand. I didn't tell him ahead of time. And I had talked with him and someone else about doing one out like in a really, really big spot. If Rusty, if we like figure out the right biome here on the server, there might be a place we could do it, but it's like way outside of pruning distance on the server, which comes with its own little kind of set of problems. Are we gonna do minecarts under blocks or straight hoppers? Well, I have plenty of mud, so I was thinking about hoppers. I was thinking about doing hoppers. The things I don't like about hoppers directly. No, hold on. No thinking. I'll probably do hoppers. Sorry, we'll do mud and then hoppers will be the solution for that. I think I have enough iron finally to do this. By the way, like, wouldn't that be embarrassing if I like didn't have enough iron? What did I come over here to get? Oh yes, rockets. I remember now. The memory's slowly returning to me. I had an adult moment there where I just forgot everything, apparently. Is it not night? It's just raining. Hold on. Let me go someplace where it isn't raining. Okay, great. It's not raining right here. Apparently that's not that's not Savannah enough for the world. Like not Savannah enough. Savannah, swamp, beach. That little sliver of land right there. Apparently that's a plains biome. Who knew? Who knew? Okay, we're gonna head over and grab ourselves some tridents from the shopping district. And then we'll go from there. Oh yeah, okay. And then the Shroomlight farm. When I decide to do the Shroomlight farm, I will announce it in Discord ahead of time. Because I know everyone's excited about the Shroomlight farm. I'm gonna build it. There's a couple other farms I want to take care of first. There's a couple things that we need to take care of first. Preferred is hopper collection into a dropper system. Hopper. Into a dropper system. And you oh, okay, yeah. That's probably what I'll do, to be honest. I'll probably, yeah. And I always do, I don't know why, I always do mud underneath hoppers in case I ever want to swap them out for minecarts. I do find that makes it a little bit easy, but yeah, you're right. I could just do solid blocks. I think I'm going to do mud though, just because that gives me a little bit of future flexibility. And anything I do to make future Alaydriem happy is a thing that's good. Because he does not like getting mad at his past self. He only likes it when past self does nice things for him. Okay, let's see here. What is this? Is this a stairway to heaven? Oh, that's actually a trial chamber. Holy guacamole. There's a trial chamber right there. Okay, impaling. Okay, oh, look at this. How many is this? 4 diamonds apiece. We can afford that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, we almost have enough. That should be enough. There, can I break this down? Yes. Bam. There we go. Well, that's not right. Okay, that's more like it. That's more like it. So this is impaling tridents are 4 diamonds apiece. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do I ever? I'm a software engineer by trade. I always appreciate it when past self makes future self's life easier. So yes, occasionally I appreciate the past. Other times I wish, like, why did I have to make this so complicated? Why did I have to think of all these edge cases? Do I need that? No, I don't need that. Sometimes I do though. Sometimes I do. Okay, I haven't been down here in a while. Is there actually anything, like useful down here? No, okay, this isn't actions and stuff actually. This is actually a separate pack. This is the actions and stuff model, but this is like a separate texture pack I added. Because these are like, I just like the netherite trident look. I think they look better. They look so much better than the blue ones. They look so much better than the regular blue ones. Okay, that's an ATM. Gold, 1 diamond. Okay, there's just gold here. I don't care about gold. But there is something I do care about here, and that is... we need to... Actually, what all is down here? The cleaning lady. What does this do? Can I open this? Can I read? That's Jill. Okay. Who is this? What is this? This is Rogue's old shop. That's Rogue's shop. And then totems. What is this? Totems, 2 diamonds per. Oh, we're gonna just stack up on totems, I think. Not for any particular, only because I'm wealthy enough to, is the reason why. I think that's the only reason why. Let's stack up on these. And I like making Moss work for it. Moss has to earn his, he's got to earn his keep, you know? You know? Okay, so these are 9, so 2 is 18. That gets us 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, you know what? Here's what I want to do. Here's the easy thing. 1, 2. 3, and then that buys us the row, and then a little bit of a tip is what we'll do. So then we can buy all of these. I actually need to add in more. Sorry, that's the wrong amount. There we go. That is the correct amount. That is the correct amount. And then I just casually buy a shulker's worth of totems. Look at that. That's called problem solving, folks. That's how you solve problems here on the server. You don't even just like, money is no object. We just solve our own problems just like that. Excellent. Now we have extra one of those. Okay. Lovely. Lovely. Gorgeous. Is there anything else over here? What is this? This is the... Oh my gosh. It's been 700 days. There's nothing here. There's nothing here. I'm now selling all the redstone on the server. How did this happen? What is this? Oh, beacons. Block of coal. Oh, wither in a box. How do we spell diamonds? How do we spell diamonds? Not like that, we don't. Not like that, we don't. One diamond per bundle. You know what? We're on a shopping spree. Why not? Why not? Yeah, it's a diamond. I bought my diamonds today. Let's see here. Let's break this down. I don't mind buying a couple more withers. I think a wither fight's fun. And I really hate dealing with all this. So what is this? 1 diamond per bundle? Do it. We'll do it. And then what is this? A beacon for a... I don't know what we need an anvil. We need an anvil. Hold on. I gotta fix this. Yeah, we gotta make sure we're paying with the right currency. Diamond block. There we go. There we go. We have to give people what they want, right? We can't be going around like if I pay this with a diamond block, we'd have major issues. So I'm gonna pay with a diamond block instead. I hope that is acceptable. I hope I have the right currency in there. We need a beacon anyway, and then we'll throw this in here. Why not? Why not? We got 3 new bundles out of it. Why not? There we go. There we go. Okay, great. Shopping. Who doesn't love shopping, right? Come on, you gotta love shopping. And I think the slime farm is still broken. Okay, let's get out of here. Place is crazy. It's always based on the honor system. It's all based on the honor system. We do our best to make sure that we are doing the right thing by people. Sloy! Hello there, beautiful pixels over from Alaydriem. Hope you're having a lovely night tonight. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad that you could come over here. So glad that you could raid people over. Hope you had a lovely night tonight. Saw that you were doing some art. I was watching a little bit before the stream started. How are things going over there? Liara, welcome. Welcome. It'll do the shout out here in just a second. It takes a little while once we just have a raid because it gets in the queue. But yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome. Guys, was it just art tonight? I caught like 20 minutes of it that I was kind of just watching while I was getting ready. Anything else that we were working on tonight? That I might have missed? Tonight, we are coming over here. Yes, you were drawing. Yes. Yes. I saw. Here, we're gonna snooze that because that's just poorly timed. Let's see here. We're working over here at our industrial district tonight, and we are going to farm some fishies by the deep blue sea, and not by the deep blue sea. It's like far, far away from the deep blue sea. We're gonna farm some fishies over here in this area and make a bone meal fish farm. One that I can put both my account and the camera account at, so we can double AFK. We're gonna be doing double dipping. I know, I'm a horrible person. Double dipping on the farms. Is that legal? Why not? Why not? It could be legal. We're gonna need a lot of chests though, in order to make some hoppers. Actually, no, hold on. Come on, Alaydriem, you're better than this. You have hoppers. You have hoppers. What are we doing? I don't have hoppers, actually. I only have 9 hoppers. How did this happen? What insanity? What insanity could possibly have compelled us to only have 9 hoppers in all this? Crazy. Crazy. We also don't have enough droppers, but I suppose a dispenser would work too. We can always just dispense the items, right? We'll make it work. We'll make it work. I don't actually need any of this at the moment. We just need to kind of get some other stuff up and going. That's definitely one way to look at it. If no one sues, is it illegal? Maybe. I don't know. Okay, that's gonna be 26. That should be enough. Okay, so let's head over here. We are going to... I gotta fix that rounding. I can't read on my other monitor. I have another monitor, and I just use it for like setup stuff. Boy, I can't read. I can't read a single thing on it, and I have my good glasses on. I have my glasses with my stronger prescription. I can't see it. It's a mystery what's on there. So I need to write some C# code later to fix that. What was I looking for? We have this. I was looking for mud. But you didn't know that's what his name was. Just kidding. That's right, and it's Sloy's shopping district, right? Sloy knows. Sloy knows. It's his shopping district. It's his rules. The sheriff lays down the law, and I assure you, if someone did something shenanigan-y in the shopping district with the diamonds and the finances, oh, he'd find out. There would be knowing. There would be great knowing. All right, I'm gonna knock these out here. I'm gonna put mud in at the bottom. Why? In case I ever want to put in hopper minecart. Like if this gets to the point where I feel like we need hopper minecarts, great. I'm so glad that the farm will be performing that well. But I don't want to have to come over here and change it later for that. What's with the decimals? Math.round is not implemented in the StreamerBot C# API on doubles, only on decimals. And I don't know enough C# off the top of my head to do that live on stream and try to fix it and recompile it. So yeah. So it's just doing whatever the output is. This is the first night we're doing it. So, you know, it's just kind of we're just kind of making it work. We're making it work. You can go here. Bam, 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 bam. I would like this to be pretty. I would like it to be pretty. 1, 2, 3, 4. Vibe code it? I could. I could, or I could just read the documentation. I don't know. I have Claude. I could tell Claude to do it for me. I don't particularly just want to do that at the moment. You know, unlike some people, I still actually enjoy writing software. Let's see here. I'm gonna clear out all this gunk. And then we need to go underneath here then. Yeah, so the next thing is we're gonna climb. Oh, what's this? We need to do like lines underneath here that go to the Trident Killer. So yeah, so I'm probably gonna have that kind of feed out over there just to keep my life simple. So let's do this. Let's just start with a 2 wide hole. Just so that I have something to work with. Oh, it's dark in here. Sweet golly goodness. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Let's get some lights down in there for us. I'm afraid of the dark. That's why I have a sleeping disorder. Refuse to sleep. I should put my helmet on, too. 24. I think we have more of these over here somewhere, too. Hold on, let's see. I think I have an extra stash of verdant frog lights here. Somewhere. Yeah. Look at all that. That's a crazy amount of frog lights. That's a crazy amount of frog lights right there, folks. Okay, let's, we'll come down here. And then we'll do, like, that. And I know that this, like, isn't gonna be what it's gonna be, but I'm just gonna do, like, a 2 wide tunnel. That kind of goes all the way out, and then that way I have the tunnels set up already. And that way I can work down here a little bit easier. Oh, look at that. Oh, I just found more mud. What? I'm not down deep enough. Well, how did I mess this up already? Come on. Come on. Unbelievable. Let's do this instead. We'll do tunnels down here. Froglight, I'm so sorry that you're, like, there, you know? Like, that's just where you live now, you know? It is what it is. It just is what it is. Yeah, with those classic off by 1 errors. We'll do you here and you there. Definitely don't want any mobs spawning in here. Get some lights in here as well. Get that lit up. What are frog lights? I'll have a tutorial out for that soon. The video's made. They are lights that you get from frogs when they eat magma cubes. They are delicious. Okay, then we've definitely gone too far. Where do I want to end up? Let's figure that out. Ow, my face. Need to stop doing that. Where did we end up? Right there? Actually, I'm okay with where that ended up, to be honest. That's a good spot for that. So that is 671. Where'd I get 2 from? 671. Yeah, well, yeah, they come from frogs. That's the long and short of it. It's a little weird as long as you don't think about it. The second you start thinking about it, it becomes a problem. So just don't think about it. Right? Just don't think about the mechanics of this game, ever. Otherwise, you'll, like, be really questioning your sanity here. Okay, let's do you here. And bam, bam. And we'll get a frog light here. Frog light here. Make sure my inventory is full. What is it full from? Probably all the tridents. Yeah, and all the unnecessary iron that we don't need. Yeah. We're gonna need some ice down here as well, most likely. That's easy to solve. We also have plenty buttons on standby. So I think what we're gonna do, let me just walk through the plan here. We'll have the hoppers here. And I'm gonna need to probably dig What do I want to do? We'll have the dispenser like here, right? And then I'll hook up the clock here. So hoppers will feed into this, which will be a dispenser. That means that'll be there. Probably want to have this here, and then we'll just do like ice tunneling. Sorry, just ice-based water streams. I don't know the light strength of a frog light. I think it's 15. Maybe if someone has access to the wiki, they can help us remember what the light strength is. I think it's 15. But it's a little bit involved, you know? You know, sometimes these things are just a little bit involved to get. So I got a whole bunch of them on a previous stream. And it's just one of those, well, you know, we got them. We got them. We're gonna make the best of what we got. I'm gonna throw these tridents back in a box. Let's get you up there. Oh gosh, I love this pack. I don't know what I would do without this pack. I love it so much. Being able to like quickly move items back and forth is just the ultimate blessing in this game. Oh, it's dark. It's scary over here. It's gonna get scary over here. We need a bed. See here. For those of you who are just joining, you're seeing people play the Relic minigame in the chat. Here's the rulios for that. I have a custom pack client side. If you win the Relic, if you get a 100% on it, I will add your skin to a custom pack so that anyone who has the pack is able to see it here in the world. It's only client side, but you can come over to my Discord. If you win, drop your skin in the Discord channel, and then you can, I'll upload it in the next stream. I'll make sure that's there for you to figure out where you want to place it. And then if you win multiple times, man, then we'll go really hog ham. We'll figure out where we want to, if you want like any custom armor, any custom weapons, we'll go from there. If you win enough that we run out of stuff, we'll go all the way to custom geometry. So that's where we're at. I can show that a little bit later. We're gonna focus on this right now. Okay, let's get this a-going. Hi, gravel. No one likes gravel. Who likes gravel? Like, always in the way. Always doing the wrong thing. Come on. You got no reason to be that way, gravel. Gosh, it's like, it gives me anxiety about how high it goes. It's like, it ain't supposed to... Like, can we have like some more even distribution of the numbers, please? I think the random number generator is a little bit biased. It's fine, it's fine, it'll be fine. And of course, I am still balancing it, right? So like, if no one wins for a while, I'll tinker with the odds. What I'm trying to do is target like once every 2 streams with the odds, but I don't know what those odds end up looking like, right? So I've done some magic math, try to figure out what that is. And I learned my lesson last time, you know, after Combi came in and just nabbed the, nabbed the VIP for 1 point. You know, I learned my lesson. We've got to make sure these things are a little bit more robust. I remember. We can't have this Wild West. I don't test it enough beforehand. Yeah, exclude. That's right. That's right. You got it on sale for the flash discount. Yep. That's right. That is right. It is random. It is a random number. It's just, our sample size is low. Let's just say that. Our sample size is very, very low, and it feels like maybe we have some very uneven distribution occurring. Let's unload our items here out of this, because we don't need a lot of this stuff. Put our mud away. I need to move this over to a sorting system. I will get a sorting system in place one day, I promise. It's on my to-do list. I even have an episode planned for it. Ain't that wild. Ain't that wild. You know what else we're gonna need? We're gonna need to fly over and grab some redstone. Got me. You're right. It should be a bell curve. It should be a bell curve. But let's be totally honest. You know, I never said where the bell was at, right? I mean, it could be it's a totally balanced bell curve. Okay. I'm writing the names of folks who are not getting it pop up. I will test. I think that there's a way that I can test. It's either a Twitch setting or it's a setting in the bot. And I don't know quite which one, but to me, yeah, I don't know what that means. Are you on Twitch? Cade Wolf, or are you using a different IRC client? I know that's a really weird question to ask, right? Like, you're just on like Twitch, you're on mobile. I have this suspicion that it has something to do with mobile. And it's just regular Twitch, right? What'd I come over here to get? Oh yes. I have the shortest memory on this server. Longhorn. I mean, it's been, well, let me see. I'll tell you what it's at. Oh great. I just crashed the game. Oops. Oops. Let me see. I see, the thing is I switched over to what'd I switch over to? What'd I switch over to? I switched over to StreamerBot. So, you know, sometimes it's there. Let's check the variables real quick. So somewhere, gosh, multiple windows is a nightmare. So the VIP cost is currently at 241,810. I think what's happening is Twitch isn't updating, which is its own separate thing, right? I don't know what that is. That should be changing the Twitch variable. Oh, unless I didn't do it. You know, it's very, very possible that the Twitch rewards set. I'll need to figure it out. I need to figure it out. It's different than Castmate. Castmate had a very, very different system for handling rewards that did it automatically. I do have the record of where it's at. I'm guessing Twitch isn't updating it. That's on me. I will fix that. VIP update reward. I do have the number that it's at though, right? I do know the number. So it's just a matter of making sure that Twitch updates. Wow, we zoomed past chat there real quick, didn't we? Twitch mobile app. So yeah, it's either the bot isn't seeing it for some reason, which I can check at the end of the stream. I'm not gonna debug that at this moment, or there's like an account setting. I don't know, sometimes there's an account setting. Oh, look at this. Zoe, don't look. Oh, look. This is, that's a spoiler. If you want to see Phantom make something pretty, make sure you check out Phantom's latest video. Because there's a thing growing there. That's gonna be over on Phantom Limb. I don't know, for those who are like up really late, do you guys watch Phantom at night? It's late. It's late even for me. You know, I was always the last person on the I'm always the last person on the server, and then he logs in. It's like, oh. How late is late? Like 1 a.m. Eastern. Thereabouts. More or less. Okay, here we got some redstone, which we're gonna need. We need to make a couple more droppers. I want some more droppers. Yeah, he's on late, which is fine, right? We don't mind if folks are on late. Stone. No, not stone. We need some cobblestone. Come on, surely in one of these boxes we have cobblestone. Yes, it's right there staring me in my face. As always. Dropper. Okay. Cade and Ron Bent. I'm gonna do some investigations after stream to find out why that's doing that. The only thing I can think of is it's just not, the bot just isn't seeing it. I'm also new to streamer bot, right? So like, when things break, like, nobody's gonna come and help me figure out why is this like not in the right spot. What? Why did I do this wrong? Okay, we're gonna dig underneath here. We're gonna place our dropper there, and then we're gonna place our hopper chain. Oh. Oh, okay. Weird. We're gonna place our hoppers that feed into that. And this should be just like fine, right? That should be fine. So we'll start with that. And we'll get that back in there. We'll get our floor, oh, no, not that. Then we'll get our floor back in. No. Okay, so here's the plan. We're gonna have a water stream start here. This is a dropper. The dropper's gonna push items out into here, and then and then we'll just keep flowing here. So the water stream will need to start here because I do need to make sure that we can have the redstone in the right spot. But let's just worry about getting the droppers in for now. Let's start with that. Yeah, it's one of those things where I need to look at the logs is what needs to happen, more or less. And I can't, we'll either be building a farm or we'll be watching me look at StreamerBot logs. You tell me which is more entertaining. Me failing or me failing. I know that both of those are sometimes equally appetizing, but you know, we're doing the best. No, that's just Combi. Combi's trying. Combi's trying. Okay, let's see here. Get this in here. Okay, so that covers that. You know what would be really smart is if I had the lights in the floor. I think that could look cool too. Okay, we're gonna put all of the droppers in first. I know that that's like, I don't know, that's a roundabout way of kind of doing it, but that's the plan. And then you notice like we have 3 holes over here. I'm just gonna have 3 collection systems. Like, why not, right? It's easy enough to get like a crazy amount of composters. Bye, Creeper. Neon Traveler, welcome. It's not doing it for Neon either. Okay. That gives, I have auspicians now. I have auspicians. I have suspicions in play. Let's see here. Allow. Let's try that. If someone who hasn't had it, like either Arcade or Neon, you wanna take a look, let me know if that does it now. Hey, there it goes. Now we're cooking with gasoline. Now we're cooking. I know what it is, but do you want me to call you out for it? No. I know what I did wrong. It's something in StreamerBot. Live debugging calls. It's my fault. It's my fault because I only let moderators, subscribers, and VIPs do it. Sorry, that's my bad. That's my bad. Oh no. Oh no. That's why Combi can do it. That's why Longhorn can do it. That's why Champion Charm can do it. Yeah, there it goes. There it goes. Yeah, I know. Sorry, I accidentally made the game pay to win. I'm sorry, I fixed it. There we go. That's what we want, right? You didn't know, but it was actually a pay to win game. Okay, it's fixed now. It's fixed now. See, like I said, we we just needed an additional data point. Okay, there we go. Additional data points have revealed the cause of the issue. Kami's like, no wonder the odds have been skewed. We only have certain people who are able to win. I see now. Everything makes sense. Oh, golly goodness. I'm sorry, folks. It's working now. Fixed it. Yeah, no, I don't want it to be pay to win. I want it to be play to play. I want us to have fun. Ron Bench, if you're still here, I know that, you know, things were going weird, but if you're still here, you should be able to redeem it now. I had the settings backwards in ye old StreamerBot, because everything in StreamerBot's backwards for me. Whoever invented StreamerBot did a really good job with the software, did not do such a good job with the user interface. Wish it was better documented. I don't know, I could probably go over to the Discord and voice my useless complaints if I wanted to. I won't do that. That isn't nice. I'm using someone's free software who gave away stuff for free. It's great. No, it's StreamerBot, because StreamerBot says, here, I'll read the text for you. Here's what StreamerBot says. It says, allow for all or allowed, right? So I had people like, well, I want to allow everyone, and there isn't an option for everyone. Everyone is not listed. It's the inverse of what I would expect, is the dealio. Yeah, that's on me. I fixed it though. IOUH, welcome. Or Iowa. Is that right? Is that? I hope I say that right. Yes, old man yells at clouds. Yes, hey, I feel personally attacked by that. Or I'm just kidding. Yes, old man yells at clouds fruitlessly. All right, that covers that. Let's come up here. Are we out of rockets? Probably get some more rockets, shouldn't we? Oh, right, that's a cell phone. Cell phone. They're the funnies. Okay, we'll just leave the rocket box out. Hopefully a creeper doesn't come over and like blow up all my stuff. That would be sad. I do want to fill this in later, because this is like hideous. This is hideous over here. Okay, and then I have this backwards. Yeah, it's on me. I'm not old. I just don't exercise enough, much as I should. I'm not afraid to admit that. That's on me. That's on me. I'm trying though. We're doing different things. Actually, I exercise quite a bit. I'm on my bike quite frequently. My goal was, and I know this isn't a lot, but I don't have a lot of time. My goal is to do 50 to 75 miles on my bike a week. That's normally where my goal is. I don't always hit that, but it's what I try to do. It gets a little bit more difficult, like in ye old winter times. But running hurts badly to the point where I like don't want to do it anymore. So I cycle instead. I am looking for logs. Because we need more stuff for hoppers. Okay, I don't have logs. Oh, man, I wish that you could be like, let me combine 2 stairs. Let me combine 2 stairs to make a slab. It's a price I'm willing to pay. Unbelievable. We need more logs. Who has a tree farm here on the server? Oh, I do. I mean, by tree farm, I have a bunch of trees that I took away their leaves from. Now, if you also remember on the, we were working on the tree. If you remember, like, yay, we carved down, like, all this. That's now a spooky forest over here. I'm working on the episode for that. I'm working on the episode for the big tree. So you'll need to wait for YouTube, or unless I walk back over there again to see it. I'm working on it. I've got 2 episodes already scheduled for next week, because we already did today's. Today's was the, Copper Golem item sorter tutorial. If you want a different way of doing that, it's a little less resource intensive and a little more, I don't know, simplistic. Have that out today if you want to go check that out. I'm sure there's like a bajillion of them and I'm like a week and a half behind, but hey, that's besides the point. We'll have the tree out. Well, it'll probably be like November actually, because we're already in the middle of October at this point. Yeah, I've got episodes queued up. It's been a long while since I've had 3 episodes already uploaded to YouTube. It's been a long while. That 4-day weekend over Columbus Day, Indigenous Peoples Day, holy cow. I got so much done. It was a miracle. The miracle of having a day or 2 off helped a bunch. Yeah, yeah, I am probably gonna do that for actions and stuff. Yeah, so in case you don't know, like, I use actions and stuff, but I have modified it because I'm a horrible person who knows how to decrypt bedrock packs. Does that make me a horrible person? I don't think so. Not like I'm redistributing it, but I have edited actions and stuff. So, like, as you can see here, like, the, there's no actions and stuff normally has like a glint around the weapons. I removed that because it's annoying. It's distracting. The totems are also much smaller. And then the bows. The bows are like, I turned the volume down by like 80% on the bows because the bows, like, it's a cool sound, but it's like screaming when you shoot it. So I tinkered with that. Yeah, I mean, they're all base 64. It's just they're like, you have to just get the key. You just have to get the key for it, you know? But once you have the key, which is like just in... Should I be explaining how to do this? Maybe I shouldn't be explaining how to do this. Once you have the key to decrypt the software, it's just like any easy crypto scheme. Just decrypt, then it's just a base 64 MC pack that you can export. Yeah, that's right. I'm not selling this. You can buy actions and stuff on your own. You can do stuff. But yeah, I'm probably gonna turn the Copper Golem sound down. Yeah, like if you know, you know. If you don't, I mean, Google's a really good resource. Google's a good resource. You know, there's some other resources you could go to, like ChatGPT, like, you know, Claude Code, I imagine could probably tell you how to do it. You know, if you just search for how to decrypt Minecraft Bedrock packs, you know, from the premium store folder, and then yeah, in the combat mode. Yeah, maybe, like, you know, maybe like if you just like Googled something like that, I'm sure you can figure it out. But if you know, you know. But yeah, I'll probably gonna turn the Copper Golems down because boy, they're loud. There's a lot of the volumes that they're rather egregious. Every script, kitty. Yeah, I know. Well, I will say this, as someone who has a Claude Code Enterprise subscription, there's things that it's useful for. Like I don't, my day job is a software developer, right? Like I do software development, like that's my whole gig. I do not sit there all the time and just like type, do this for me, right? Most of it is really in-depth technical writing followed by, if I need it to do a task, I'll advise it how to do. It's really good for research too, because Claude Code will like look through your code base for you, and like if there's a part I don't understand, which is very likely because it's like a monolith application that's 20 years old. You know, if there's something there I don't quite understand, it's really good at like helping trace stuff down so I can like implement a fix real quick. Yeah, my company's got the goods. Very, very nice. Well, it's the team plan, but you know, team, enterprise, they're all the same thing. I mean, so like, and I'm not gonna get on this like high horse of generative language models. Generative language models, if you use them as a force accelerator and tool, are good tools, but that's all they are, right? They aren't meant to replace us. They aren't meant to replace your creativity. Use them to supplement your own capabilities and amplify your own skill set. Yeah, exactly. Calculators are good tools, right? Just don't become dependent upon the tool, right? Says the person who can't do mental math anymore. Says the person who can't do mental math while streaming and talking at the same time. That's right. They do just output pure garbage. Garbage in, garbage out. That's the rule with any tool. So just make sure you're, I mean, just, it's like every tool, right? Use your tools responsibly, folks. That's what life's all about. Be responsible. We're not replacing human innovation. We're supposed to supplement it. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes. Come on, we're all 9 years old again. We're all 9 years old again. Yeah, Wizard of Poland. Without enabling screen rotation, turn your phone upside down and look at that. Or your monitor, or your screen, I don't know. Turn something upside down. Okay, we're all very, very old, enlightened people here, right? We're all very, very wise and enlightened and yeah. Apparently not. Apparently not. Oh, I know now why I had these things. Sam, you got a 93. Close. I gotta fix it so it outputs to YouTube. I realized I coded it so it only outputs Twitch. I'll fix that too. And that's another thing I can fix. That's number one. Number two, YouTube output. I need to know where the person is. No, we're old enough to be on Twitch. We're old enough to be on Twitch. You have to be 13 without parent permission? Sam, thanks so much. See ya. All right, what was I doing over here? Oh yeah, something with stone. Gosh, this stream has been like all over the map. If you've managed to keep along with what we're doing, I'm impressed, because that makes one of us. That makes one of us who is up to date with what we're doing. It's chaotic. It's chaotic. Hey, listen. We have problems. We're fixing them. That's just how things go sometimes. Sometimes you gotta break a few chandeliers. Is that how the saying goes? That can't be right. That can't be right. Yes, we're digging and placing frog waste on the floor. Breaking eggs to make an omelet. Hey, that probably works too. Sometimes you gotta cook a few omelets to make an egg. Kidding, I know what the saying is. I'm only kind of wrong. But are you sorting the golems? What do you mean by sorting the golems? An 8-stack raid farm, testing it. Yeah, sorting the golems. Oh my gosh. By height, obviously. Yeah, okay. Let's do that there. Okay, great. Let's now add in the redstone biddies. Bubble sort. Okay, let's add in the redstone biddies. I want the world's simplest clock. Right? I want the world's simplest clock for this. And I would like them preferably all wired up together in some way. So how would I like to achieve that? Target blocks, I think, are what comes to mind immediately. So let's get our fortune hoe so that we can get this. Which one's fortune? Man, that's not netherite still. I have netherite. What am I doing? Oh, I don't have a netherite trim. I'm poor. I'm poor. What I should do is I should get a netherite trim from someone. I have the diamonds to it. I just don't have the trim. I know. I know where one is. I'm sure there's one in adequate sorting system that I could liberate. Okay, let's do this. Always replant your seeds. When you're doing wheat farms. You never know when you're gonna suddenly need a bunch of target blocks. For instance, I didn't know I was gonna need a bunch of target blocks today. Who knew? Who knew? But here we are, needing target blocks. I'll explain the method to the madness here in just a second. Let me break these down here. Where should I put these? Good spot for those. Probably right there. Okay. How many can we make? Oh, look, exactly 9. How convenient. It's like I planned this somehow. You wouldn't know it from the way things are, but it's like I planned it. Okay, we're gonna get these. We're gonna get some redstone bits here. Then we're gonna, do I not have a crafting table? Look at that. Oh man, I even have a crafting table. You know the stream is planned when I have a crafting bench. Okay, let's make, oh, well, apparently not planned enough. Need a little more redstone dust. Target blocks. Let me explain the madness here. Let me explain the madness. Where did the hole go? So I want a trident killer, right? So they're gonna sit above that. I want to make sure that like we're not interfering with this at all. So my plan is to, I'm gonna run a target block under these. I'm gonna run a target block and then just repeat the signal, and then we'll just bury it again. I think that seems, I don't know, like the easiest thing to do at the moment. That seems the most straightforward. Are there crafting benches? No, that was season 6. No, that was season 6. We're done with this crafting bench nonsense. It's over. It's over. Crafting benches were so last season. That's funny. That's funny. We had so many. Okay, so target block here. Target block here. And a target block here. And then we just need, oh, I just need redstone. We need like a crazy amount of redstone, actually. So I'm gonna run the signal, and that way I have this buried, and I know it won't interfere with anything. Because I'm, I don't know, paranoid like that. I'm paranoid I'm gonna have a signal interfere and have to fix it later. So we're gonna do this the way that I'm gonna do it. Let's see, let's get a lever. Let's get a comparator. That should work. It'll work just fine. And then we're gonna come back here. Let's get the comparator down. Redstone dust. Place this here. Get the lever in. That should make a clock, right? If I invert that. No, what'd I do wrong? Why do I always do this wrong? I have it the wrong way. Here, that's easy to fix. I always do this wrong, and I don't know why. I don't know why this clock is so difficult for me. There we go. That's like a dead simple clock, right? Ain't nobody messing that clock up. Yep, and that works. That reach? Yes. Excellent. Gosh, it's like magic. It's like magic that this stuff works. And this should block that, so this should be fine. Ladies and gents, the redstone wizard. The redstone wizard. Yeah, I don't think I'm a redstone wizard. I am definitely something. And I don't care if that ticks forever. That can tick forever for all I care. I'm totally happy with that. Now let's do these other 3 rows. This may take us a stream or 2 to finish. Because we're being of an appropriate age that you can be this on Twitch. Is what we're doing. We're all of the appropriate age. You're on Twitch, right? Right? Yes, of course we are. You've all agreed to the Twitch terms of service. I know that none of you would lie about your age. All right, same thing. We gotta run this here. I don't know. In my mind, this is simpler. Is it simpler? Probably not, but I like... I like my redstone simple, right? Like this is simple. It's easy for me to visually understand and deal with. You know, sometimes that's just my approach. Are there more efficient ways that you could do redstone? 1,000%. 1,000 and a bajillion%. Absolutely. I'm still gonna do it my way though because it's simpler. And these dudes. These guys. These guys. Gotta go sleep in my other bed. That's right. Simpler redstone is easier to fix. Does clicking on it mean I agree? I don't know. No, I don't deal with those kinds of terms of service. No, if you click on it, you click like it's a link. You clicked on a link, right? I click on things all the time. Do I agree with them? It's not enforceable in court. Try me. Try me. Let's actually do this. I prefer levers, to be honest. I'm being pedantic, I know. Okay, we're just gonna run an ad. Great, thanks, bot. You might. I'm gonna be honest with you. You might. If you click on every link you see. You have to know the secret though. There's a secret for dealing with that. I'll tell you what the secret is. The secret is you identify all the Nobivore emails by their header. Because they all have a header that says Nobivore training or something in it. And then you just archive them and throw them in spam. That's how you deal with it. Can't fool me. Okay, do I have what I need to make another lever? Come on, do I need cobblestone? Okay, whole bunch of levers. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. Yes, yes, you have to cheat the system, right? The system cheats you. You have to cheat the system back. Don't ever forget it. Don't ever forget. Make sure you give credits to your favorite cardigan wearing Minecrafter. Don't forget that either. Please. Yes, it reaches. Love it when a plan comes together. Oh, except that's not coming together. That's like kind of falling apart. Okay, bam, there we go. this floor back in. Make sure that no mobs are gonna spawn back here. Perfect. Now we just gotta do this for this last area. I think is like right down here. Yeah, I mean, you could do that. That is certainly a decision that you can make. Let's see here. We need to come and get this set up. Clear this out. Then we are going to need some ice, which unfortunately I don't think I have on me. Because of course I don't. Also, I don't have enough, man. Do I have another comparator somewhere? No, I do not. What do we need to make a comparator? Quartz. Quartz is going to be the big thing. Do we have quartz? Oh, look at that. Got it. Okay, so let's throw the lever down first. Bing bada boom. Place that down. Hope that this signal reaches. No. No, it's just off by 1. What a shame. I was hoping that that would reach. Okay, I'll need to make another repeater probably. That means that's a little bit backwards, but it's fine. It's fine. No problems. Let's see here. And then we'll repeat the signal out of here. That works. Excellent. And I love it when a plan comes together. It's just glorious. Absolutely glorious. Cover all this back up. And then I think we'll get the water streams in place. I think that'll be the next thing. Just let me think here. And then like we should be able to like build the our contraption. Like it should be no problem that we're building our contraption here, right? And then yeah, we can build the Trident killers there. The only thing that I'm not sure about at the moment is the Trident killers. If I'm gonna put ice in, I think I am gonna put ice in. Well, why? What were you thinking? What were you thinking? Chest, extra chest. Oh man, like an odd collection of stuff in here, don't I? The one sticky piston, right? What's not redstone enough? The buttons. Take the buttons out. Then you're gonna break all that stone and flood the redstone. No. No, I don't think so. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna have ice here, and then I'm gonna have this drop into a water stream, and that's gonna sweep it down here. Water shouldn't be able to flow through there. Water shouldn't be able to flow through there. And then, because I have 3 blocks above this, right? I can have this, that, and that. I could place the pistons here for a Trident killer. And then, no. I'm gonna have an ice block here. Right there. That's where the ice block's gonna be. And then there's gonna be a water stream flowing above it. Okay, let me get some ice. The dropper is gonna go into a water stream, and there's gonna be ice blocks above it so that I can ferry the items a little better. I prefer using ice to ferry items across the water streams. Is that just like an old 1.16 thing? Probably. It's probably unnecessary. But like habits, yeah, or I could just do the whole thing. I have enough ice. Let's do the whole thing with ice. Why not? Why not? Why not? That's right. Da 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 da. Oh, an insane number of drops. I hope so. I hope so. I want the title of the video to be I'm clinically insane for making this farm. Just zips down the stream. Yeah. There's ice in here somewhere. One of these is ice. Look at that ice. I even got packed ice. Tell you what we're packing. Ice. That's what we're packing. I need to do some quick math. Is 8 rockets enough to get over there? I don't know. I don't think so. It might be. If I get enough vertical height. I've got so much ice I got a spot on Breaking Bad. Yep. Yep. I feel so sorry for the person who bought that house. Right? Like I feel sorry that you're dealing with it, but I don't feel sorry at the same time. You know, like maybe I feel bad, but I just don't. But I do at the same time. Yeah, right? I couldn't imagine needing to deal with that insanity. It'd drive me off the walls insane. Look at that, that only took 5 rockets to get over here. I could be more conservative with my rocket usage. Okay, packed ice. I don't think packed ice is better, right? There's like I don't think the slippiness changes. I just have packed ice for some reason. What was the difference between the two? Yeah, must use packed. Yeah, that's what I thought. There used to be a difference. I used to know the difference. Now I wake up and stream Minecraft. Can it be night, please? Okay, let's just watch the sunset together. Just watch the sunset together. Blue ice is 20% faster. Yeah, but then I'd have to go find blue ice and make it. That doesn't sound fun. That doesn't bring joy. I'm gonna grab the ukulele. Yeah. I didn't miss a relic, did I? No, okay. I always get worried that I'm gonna miss it. Okay, let's see here. Just do ice all the way down. That floor we just put in, we don't need it. Optional. Totally optional. Go. Man, I'll tell you, the even distribution suddenly got fixed when more than 2 people were allowed to do it. Boy, that fixed a whole multitude of problems, didn't it? Sorry. British Barber, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a lovely night tonight. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The bug is StreamerBot is hard to work with. A ladybug. I have box elders. Box elders and stink bugs. Not a fan. I'm not a fan, to be honest. They are all over the place. I need to get like the blower and like blow off my porch again, because they just like they congregate on the side of the house where it's warm, and that just happens to be my front door, and then they die. Neon, it's a 90-second cooldown. Probably why I didn't do it so quickly. But hey, listen, I got this stream was all about gathering working stats. Need some packed ice for my doorway. That's there. It's packed. Oh, this is all packed. Should work. Should be fine. Shouldn't have any problems. Oh, by my door. Yeah, real life. No, what I need is for the pest control company I pay for their product to work. Because I don't want to kill the box elders, right? I don't want to kill them. I just want them to not be congregating by the front of my house. I have the entire front, side, back of my house is just natural wildflowers. They can be there, but like, can you just not be my front door? Because then they get in the house and it's not fun. It does not bring joy, regrettably. Okay, we have ice. Man, what are you doing with ice? We're gonna use this instead of buckets. What's the plan? I'm gonna use this instead of buckets of water. We're swimming. Yes, the totem blinks. Is that gonna melt? There we go. Okay, and then what I like to do is I don't like to do it like on, I don't like to have the button here. I like to have the button here. So maybe I would prefer to have this on the wall. I'm gonna have that on the wall instead, I think. And then that way it slides to here. Right? So our items will pop out here. You know, they'll float, then they'll float, and so on and so forth. But I always like to let them slide a little bit because like they'll get stuck. Something will happen. They'll get stuck. I'll need to come down here and fix it later. It just isn't worth it. So that's my strategy. And then this right here, since that's gonna land on that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place the button here, do this here, and then that way it's already flowing because, you know, sometimes, like, because that's a source block, right? It'll get stuck there otherwise. It'll get stuck there. Misbehaving blocks. Okay, and there we go. And then I'm gonna place a button here so I can get out, and then I'll figure out. We'll figure out what to do from there. Figure out where we go from there. Oh, okay, does that too. Yep. See, we all have the same ideas. It's all the same idea. Oh, you know what I didn't do? There might be one dilemma. I have that there. We're gonna need to go and double check that, I think. We'll need to check that. See, look at that. Being tricksy. $95, it's close. And again, so have all of them been. Let's see here. Place that there. Source block here. Oh my gosh, this is so much better than using buckets of water. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? I want to check something over here. We may have a problem. We may not. I'm not, but that's why I was gonna test really quick. I'm mainly worried actually about it getting stuck right here. So, like, if we look, that should be along the outside wall all the way down. Right? That's how that should work. Yeah, okay, no, that's fine. Yeah, because so the droppers are shooting to the other side. Yeah, exactly. The droppers shoot to the other side, so they should just avoid that. That's the plan. The strategy. People are like, oh my gosh, does he actually know how to do redstone? This is amazing. Some days, all the pieces, they come together. Because we align... Yeah, with Chester Amethyst. Yeah, that's what you do. Yeah. Yeah, you know, I hadn't considered using amethyst before. Though it makes perfect sense. Yeah, normally I've always aligned with chest. But amethysts work perfectly well too, don't they? Man, like I have this like so perfect, it's inconvenient. Okay, please end up like somewhere useful. No, shucks. Yeah, it's not gonna move. It's not gonna move, it's fine. I was thinking about like other things that I could have used amethyst for. In theory, if I were to make items drop down here, just like that, they'll just vanish, just like that. And then over here, down in this, you can see here, we just got ice that'll come out like crazy. Congratulations, we've created an ice farm. Just kidding. Oh, we might be a while. That was a whole stack, wasn't it? It was fine. It was fine. Okay, that works. I'm happy with that. Solutions for getting the items up out of here. Bubble column. More likely than not. So we'll just place bubbles and kelp and all sorts of stuff. Well, that was weird. Was that Twitch that did that for everyone too? The panic thing? That was not me, I know that. Okay, so I'm thinking what we do is a bubble elevator that comes up. Yeah, we'll do a bubble elevator that comes up. Oh gosh, now the stream's behind. So annoying. There we go, catch up. No, it did it for me too, but like, that's Twitch, because I actually have 0 drop packets today. It's incredible. The internet, that $5 upgrade that AT&T is gonna make me pay must be really paying off, huh? And by upgrade, I mean mandatory additional fine for existing. Yeah, so we can do bubble columns that come up here. And then I can, I mean, I was thinking that I could just have like 3 separate slots for it, you know? That's fine. We'll have more than enough that we can just chunk them. And then I can just line the chest up. Okay, that's fine. So the next problem we need to solve. The next from the last time I have finagled with this. Here, let me put some stuff away. And I have uncertainty about this because all the fishies in the deep blue sea act a little bit different than the mobs for you and me. Sorry, I had to make the rhyme work. They act a little bit differently. So buttons there, button, got a button. Let me get some pistons. It did it again. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, So if you do, sorry, if you do streaming at all, you know that with OBS, like sometimes OBS can be finicky. I'm pretty sure they do something on the Twitch end when this happens, because it just said, your stream key is not valid. Like, what do you mean? We've been streaming for the last 2 hours. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? You're out of your mind. Yeah, it's someone with Twitch. Okay, so yeah, I don't need the last. I'm probably gonna move that, right? I just need to make sure that I'll do a bubble column. I just want this here for now. I just want this set up for here for now. I'm gonna change that later. We'll do the bubble columns last. What I want to do before the stream ends, though, is I want to have a trident killer set up, and then like testing and working. Because the thing I have uncertainty about is the effectiveness, let's say, of... I just use like an observer clock, maybe? I don't know. Maybe I'll tie into that clock down there. We'll see. What I'm concerned about is the effectiveness of the trident killers with the fishies. So normally what I do is I'll have... Like, we'll have the tridents... sorry, the pistons here kind of going like this. And then I'll dig down underneath this and we'll have like a clock that runs around that. Start to try and kill it and jump into it. Oh yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. But yeah, I may just be overthinking it because the fish mechanic's a little bit different, right? Let's see, what else do I need? So the other thing that we can do, hold on, we actually need to start at the back. We actually need to start down here because I'm gonna block off some stuff. So we're gonna have, that wasn't right. That was wrong. Piston, 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 piston. And then I'm gonna do a hopper clock that kind of just wraps around that. Which means I need to get like underneath here, unfortunately. Right? Like we need to get back behind these. If I can tap into that clock that's already down there, that would be absolutely incredible. That would be downright incredible. Don't fish go to, yeah, that's what I'm, yeah. That's what I was saying. I think we should be fine because fish should want to go down here and everything should be fine. Should is the optimum word. Everything should be fine, but you know how this game is. Sometimes like things just don't work for no good reason whatsoever. And then you're scratching your head thinking like, why is it not working? It's like, well, cause it doesn't like you today. I don't know. Oh, great. Now I'm stuck here. Hold on. I'm just gonna dig this around here real quick. Nope, that was wrong. All right, it's easier to do this and then fix it after the fact. Nope, that was wrong too. One of these times I gotta be right. Okay, so I can pull the signal off of that. I can pull the signal off of you. Where do I want to start? I probably want to start in the back and then wrap the signal around, maybe? Where do I want to pull the signal from? Where is the doohickey? You're here. So... yes, okay, let me get some glass. Sorry, I'm gonna try to explain what I'm doing. I have a strategery. Glass. Do I have glass? Yes, we have glass. Let's come over here. I want to pull the signal off of this existing clock. For no reason other than I think it's convenient, and then I don't have to build another clock. Oh no! That is how disaster happens. Okay, so we're gonna pull the signal from here. Right? Then we'll have a piece of... we'll get glass here. Redstone dust on top. That should not carry the signal because that needs to be a solid block. That should flash. And then if we do this here and that there, and then staircase up. Should be fine. Let's see here. Oh, it's gonna be off by 1. Blame Dory for this. Not my fault. Okay, here and here, and I really need that, like... wait, what's clicking? Oh. Huh? Really? That piston fires from that? Okay. Hey, who am I to argue with? Who am I to argue with progress? Right? Who am I to argue with this? And then we need to pull that signal off, which I would prefer to have this sequentially. Hold on. I was not expecting that to work by powering that block, to be totally honest. That surprises me a tad. Okay, then we'll do a target block here. That will work for that. And then we need to pull a signal off of this. what's gonna be the easiest way to pull the signal off of that? Oh, look at that. That's also now stuck. Does that need to be a target block as well? No, look at that. Why did that happen? The clock's too fast. Yeah, the piston's locked open. I'm curious as to why. Why did that lock open? Because that's clearly ticking. But the second I pull the signal off, it stops. Well, that's some redstone shenanigans. Why does that cause the piston to lock? Maybe glass here? Okay, fine. Whatever. Fine, listen, don't argue with progress. Okay, that's fine. And then I need to pull a signal off of here. I'm trying to think the easiest way to do this. Probably just to do this, this, then this. Okay, great. And then we can just do like the same thing, probably, right? So redstone dust here. Glass block here in the corner. And then tie that up to here. Oh no, this needs to be glass too. Okay, excellent. Somehow, through the power of science, we managed to make this work. Now if we replace all this... Replace all this nonsense. I'm going to use glass here so that I don't break anything by accident. Because you know how redstone be. Oh, my delicate redstone, it broke because I didn't use the right thing. Whatever. Fix that. Pick block this. Pick block that. Look at that. Does that look round enough? Does that look like it's going around in a circle enough? Let's get a try and find out. Let's do a quick experiment. I think that'll be sufficient. I think that, well, here's what we need. We also need, we need a way to shut this off. Ew, things are not in a good spot. Let's get some water. If we waterlog that, that'll solve the problem. Probably. See, let's waterlog it and find out what breaks. Right? Everything broke immediately, right away. Perfect! Excellent. That is not what I wanted to do. Okay. I need to make a quick adjustment here. Shouldn't be a problem. Just go under with everything. It's fine. Nobody got hurt for doing it this way. No, it's not really debugging. It's just... I don't know. Is this debug? This doesn't feel like debugging to me. This is more... I don't know what this is. This is just what, this is what it is. This is what it is. Okay, so then we just need to, how do I need to get this? Probably, it would be nice to have another target block, to be totally honest. I need that there. You're gonna be there, so you're blocked. You're gonna be there, so you're blocked. Another target block would be really handy right now. We have that water stream there. Let me think here. That's where we need... We kind of just need like a target block there. To be totally honest. Let's see here. Is there a better way for us to get... Can we... Will a redstone signal reach here? It will. Yeah, if we had a target block right here, we'd be golden. We need a whole bunch of target blocks, aren't we? Do we have an extra one in our box of goodies? We do not. Oh, and those are not ready yet. Wheat. Spare wheat. Please tell me we have some spare wheat lying around. We have one. Oh, hey, look. I have an emerald ore here. Wheat. Is that wheat right there? We have wheat. Excellent. Excellent. We might be able to do this. Problem might be achievable. No, what do we need? We need 9. We need 1 more wheat. Okay, hold on. Bargain barrel hunting is what we're doing right now. Surely in one of these random shulkers I have 1 piece of wheat. Yes, look at that. We are truly incredible. Okay. That'll solve the problem. So then if we have this be a target block right here, we do that there. There we go. Well, that should do it. Make sure. Yep, that'll do it. Get that. Yep, and now we are in our trident killer. Isn't it amazing? John the Goat, welcome. Hope you're having a lovely night tonight. Welcome to the stream, as always. You're just over here doing some fishy stuff, you know? Sometimes things just be a little bit fishy. Okay, so now if we waterlog this... Oh. Why did that waterlog? Did I not get... I must have not got it in the right spot. Okay. There's like a little bit of piston weirdness going on here that's weird. Let's swap this out. Waterlog that. Waterlog this. That's a good point, Iris Bear. How else would I test it? I mean, I would drop a mob in it. I would make the ritual sacrifices. That's a little weird how that's behaving, but that is probably right. Alright, let's throw a trident in here. I don't know, that seems like maybe that needs to have the clock slowed down just a smidgen. Let's see, is there a way... I want to tinker with that just a little. Come on, tinker. No, that's not right. That sounds better. That sounds better. I don't know if it is better. Yeah, I'm used to this acting a little bit differently, but you know, it's fine. We can test it though. We can test it. Fortunately, testing this is easy. I'm not a cardigan wearing Minecraft lover who isn't afraid to take a few risks every now and then, and I know when to make some sacrifices. I'm not afraid to make the sacrifices that need to be made in this game to test our contraptions. So Froggy, why don't you just Excellent. Excellent. You're totally immune to the magic. Excellent. Well, it kind of works. Jump in? It's not gonna hurt me. Cause I pick up the trident right away. I have the trident, it can't hurt me. We're gonna pause that. Yeah, I should be going around, like, I should be spinning more. There should be more spinning involved. Yeah, hacks. I know. I'm cheating here on the server. Yeah, okay. So this was an experiment. I really wanted to pull off the existing clock that we have. I don't think that there's a way that we're gonna be able to get away with this. Like, unless I can get these all in like 2 ticks. That doesn't seem right. This isn't how I normally do my trident killers. Like that's definitely not right. Yeah, and that locks that. Yeah, okay. Well, you know, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm not like, that's not the end of the world. The question is, and here's where my question came in, is do we have to waterlog the pistons for this to work? Is the question. Because the fish are gonna be up here. They're gonna wanna go down to the lowest water source. So they're gonna go down there. But my question is are they gonna get, like, does that have to be waterlogged? Because if we just place water on top of this, like, do they flow down? Or, and maybe I just need to watch Rusty's video again. Or, do I need to basically have this be 1 level higher so that we have like an additional water source? I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head. But in either case, that's not right. The water, I feel like, should always be there. I find it very weird that the water's making that particle effect. Maybe that's actions and stuff. We're gonna turn off actions and stuff here for 1 second. That may be an actions and stuffs thing. Global resource. Active. I need to see what this looks like in vanilla. In pure vanilla. Yeah, I've never done the fish pathfinding either. No, that's just how it looks. Okay, so... Okay, so... I've fallen in. Oops, I've fallen and can't get out. So, I have a trident killer design that I normally use. Exactly for this purpose. I think I'm just gonna go and grab that. That's probably the smart thing to do. I do need to re-enable this though and move it down. Change this, yeah. I have another one that's probably gonna be a little bit easier for me to do. I just really wanted to pull off that redstone signal. You know, cause why not? Why not pull off the redstone signal if you can? Okay. Let's do the quick check here real quick. Quick check. All right. Yeah, I think that's a good spot to stop for the night. I wasn't planning on finishing this in 1 stream. That's fine. Yeah, okay, I'm fine. We'll come here next stream and we'll finish up these trident killers and get this working. What this should look like is you should see the water stream in here and it should be like flowing in like this cool circle pattern if it's set up right. Because that basically forces all the mobs to get into like into the center where the trident is, and then that helps a lot. So I think next stream, that's what we're gonna work on. Before we go though, I do have one more thing to show. I found this. I found this as a pack that's a resource pack. Isn't it gorgeous? Look at that. Isn't that the way that you feel like Minecraft should really be? Look at that. A backpack. A backpack attached to your netherite armor. Isn't that just the way that everyone needs to play? I don't know why I like this so much, but I saw this and I have to have it. I have to have a backpack. That's my chest plate. It brings me much joy to have this partying around here. Anyway, sorry. I'm easily distracted by pretty things. I'm very easily distracted by pretty things. Yeah, I need one in real life too. Okay, yeah, okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Next stream, we are gonna add all the Trident killers on it. Well, not next stream. Tomorrow night, me and the Adequate and I are gonna be on the server. We're gonna be working on the Halloween district. We're gonna be finishing up a couple things over there. That's gonna be the plan. Next Thursday, if I haven't finished this already, we're gonna keep working on the Trident killers over here. Try to get all those installed on our next stream together, where it's just me and you. And then hopefully, we can get the water in, and bada bing, bada boom, we'll have a fish farm. We'll have a fish farm that will be producing bone meal if we did it right. So that's our plan. That is gonna be it for this stream though. If you're over on YouTube, I appreciate you for dropping by tonight. I hope you have a lovely night. I look forward to seeing you on the stream tomorrow and in tomorrow's, in the next stream tomorrow and in the next